I think there will be many clubs in UEFA's jurisdiction who will be very unhappy with the ruling, not only from a footballing perspective, because they see Manchester City as a threat due to City's very skillful set squad of players, and of course they've got the genius of Pep Guardiola in terms of management, but also the fact that from a financial perspective, Manchester City were parking their guns on the lawns of other clubs, recruiting some of the better players, and challenging for trophies. Certainly clubs in the Premier League itself will be unhappy because with Manchester City having the 2-year ban, it meant that this year the team finishing 5th in the Premier League potentially would have been able to qualify for the Champions League next season, and now that particular avenue is no longer available to them. Certainly, City will have organised 2 budgets for this summer, one of which will have been on the basis of Champions League participation, and the other wouldn't have been. The financial benefits of being in the Champions League are significant. It would contribute up to a quarter of Manchester City's total revenues, and therefore they will now be in a position to be able to recruit, but also, I think more importantly, retain the likes of Kevin De Bruyne, Raheem Sterling, and so on over the course of the next couple of years, if those players want to win trophies. And of course, probably the biggest trophy in domestic football is the Premier League, but in European football it is very much the Champions League, and City have already qualified for that for next season because on the basis of the matches to date, they've already finished in a runners-up position. Well, yes, because the first thing that all clubs will do is they will point at the Manchester City case. Remember, Paris Saint-Germain were also found innocent of charges. That was more to do with technical issues in the last couple of years. So given that both of these clubs are such high profile in terms of both their achievements domestically and also in terms of the ownership model being connected to sovereign wealth funds, it's going to be a real challenge for UEFA to try to restore its reputation within the game in terms of the credibility of its FFP rules. I think it's going to be a real challenge for UEFA in terms of the break-even model that they use with regards to FFP. There are other aspects of FFP, like ensuring that clubs do pay outstanding transfer fees on time, that I think that they will continue to be able to apply against individual clubs. But that doesn't tend to be against the elite clubs who are regularly qualifying for the final elements of the major trophies within Europe. How UEFA go forwards from this, we have seen the likes of Arsene Wenger saying that the rules as they presently stand discourage investment and therefore perhaps need addressing. This could be an opportunity for perhaps UEFA to save face by coming up with a revised set of rules which make it more palatable to clubs with sovereign wealth funds as owners to become involved with the game and to invest larger sums.